This lockdown has to be respected and the rules set by the police and the government have to be followed. But RWAs, Residents Welfare Associations in several colonies are overreaching their bounds and they're setting rules and the laws of their own which do not help anyone. One such instance is of a sector in Noida where Dr Sanchita Dube and her husband Dr Nitin Gonghe were stopped from going to their hospitals. Their sector has been sealed because of coronavirus and for the precautions necessary. But of course, doctors and health workers and anyone involved in essential services should still be able to go to duty. This couple of doctors, they had to speak to people for over an hour trying to get the permission to go out. Their RWA president told them that the gate had been locked by the police and the keys were taken away by them, which was of course not true. The RWA president refused to take their calls, stopped taking their calls after a bit, and then refused to open his door to them. Finally, it was the head of security who stepped in and allowed these doctors to go to work.
We stay in sector 28, Noida, and so when we, in the morning, this was the news that the colony is being sealed. So I spoke to the RWA, Mr. Verma, who president RWA. He said, no, we have orders, we can't let anyone go out of it. You have to speak to the police. So there was a police van, we spoke to the police, he gave a number. My husband, he is also a doctor. He's in Apollo Sartavia. So he spoke to that number. So, we spoke to almost 3-4 numbers and people were just not taking any responsibility. आप इनसे बात कर लो, and then helpline, they said yes, the doctors will not be stopped. Okay.
Yeah.
But then the RWA is not taking that. There was a tweet from DM sir also that the doctors and the healthcare workers would be allowed.
Yeah.
So he said, no, we can't let you go. So then, we struggled almost for half an hour, 45 minutes. Then, it is, no one is aware of what are the rules and how to follow it.
Right.
That's the main issue. Yeah. It took almost an hour. This was all discussion at 8 o'clock in the morning. Then we spoke to the hospital, we spoke to the police and everyone. And then when I went back again, so the RWA president, Mr. Verma, he stopped answering my phone. We rang his bell also. He did not come out of the house. And then Mr. Brajesh, who was security in charge, he took the responsibility. He helped us. He understood the problem and he said, okay, doctor, I will take care of this. And you need to give me a certificate from the hospital that your work is required and you need to go. I go, okay, then let me go and I will. So now I have reached the hospital. I've got the letter. But now I'll go back and again talk to him what to do. So probably it's not the police who is stopping. It's the RWA who is stopping us.
Yeah. But it should be very clear that you should not need a letter.
Exactly. It is. I have my iCard. If at any point where there is a checking, the police is stopping, they just check our iCard and they do allow us. This has been happening for last 2 weeks also. This is the first time where I was stopped at the colony only.
Dr. Sanchita Dube says that the head of security has now asked her to get a letter which shows that her services are essential. But of course it is. And as a gynecologist, she may have to go to work for emergency purposes as well. Would she have to deal with this every time? Will she be stopped? Will she be halted for an hour or more each time? She is now worried about such future courses of action. It is of course imperative that everyone takes this lockdown seriously, but that should not come in the way of providing essential services, especially for doctors in such a season of epidemic. This is Sridhar Mukherjee for Mojo.